This is AVIOT, Atypical Voices in Our Time, the official podcast of Chemistry Productions. That's spelled K3MISTRY Productions, a media education company.
So go a little something like this. That's AVIOT.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is the AVIOT podcast. I am Jay Stokes, joined by Koya and Jay Random. How's everybody doing today?
Hey, guys. Everything is good.
Yo.
How about you guys?
I'm doing good, baby girl.
That's forced. Very forced. Because Random before, he is very talk. And then as soon as Koya comes on, Random quiet. Now you're trying to pick up the energy again. Fake.
Just trying to give the people a good show.
There you go.
Speaking of giving the people a good show, did y'all hear what Boosie had to say today?
Yeah, well, no. I didn't give it no energy because it's Bootsy. So I tried to ignore it.
So rapper... Go ahead, Corey.
I don't know. He said something new other than about the strippers and the kids.
Ask my son. Yeah. They were 12, 13. They got head. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. Hell yeah, I got my fucking son dick sucked. You fucking right. Yes, a grown woman. Grown, super grown. Super grown. Checked his ass out.
No, that's what he said.
That's what he said. Yeah, so he's pretty much saying he had older women perform fellatio on his sons and nephews when they were as young as 12 and 13. I'm sitting over here saying, really? You think that's something to brag about? Really?
Some men are sick like that because it probably happened to them, so they think it's normal. You know what I'm saying? They probably had their first sexual encounter with a grown person, so they think it's normalized. People are sick like that.
That's true.
Right.
I mean, we got to look at the same thing today, though, in terms of how we look at our kids and their sexual encounters. It seems that it's more acceptable for young boys to have these sexual encounters than young girls, you know? And it's like, I have my theory as to why, but I just want to get y'all take.
I don't really know why. I just know it's like a real thing. Everybody's like that. You know, they don't want their daughters to have sex, but they find out, like, if a father finds out his daughter's having sex, he's going to probably have a heart attack. His son is doing it, he gets a pat on the back, hoorah, give him some condoms, oh, is she hot? Men are like that. But if it's your daughter, they don't have time for it. I don't know what the double standard is about with men, women, and sexuality, but it's a real thing. I don't know the root of it, though.
No, I mean, I agree, too. It is a real thing. I don't really condone that with my son, you know? So I feel like I treat my son as if, you know, it's not saying if he was a girl, but I mean, you know, I treat him the same as if I had a daughter. Like, listen, I always tell my son, you know, you got to be respectful and you can't be just rolling around here having sex with any chick. Like, you got to actually have some type of feelings for this girl, you know? That's what I tell him. So, I mean, I ain't going to dig too deep into my son on the radio, but so I treat him as if I would if I had a daughter. Like, yo, listen, it's not, because it's not cool. This is not cool. Like, personally, I don't think it's cool. Just be walking around here just having sex with random people.
Well, I think a part of it
I don't do it. That's probably why. Because I don't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm picky. I'm picky on who I sleep with. So, you know, it has to be
I hope you're
picky
looks. Now because you're married.
Well, I'm just saying, prior to that, you know what I'm saying? Prior to that, you know? I mean, I ain't think I had to clear that up. I mean, it is what it was, you know? Shoot, I'm just saying, I've always been picky. I've been a picky person, like, you know, because things happen, you know? I don't want to mess around with some chick that, you know, I'm like, damn, she my baby mama. Like, nah, if I don't like you like that, then we not having sex. That's just me. So I instill that in my son.
Case.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, be quiet.
But I think a part of it is also protecting the child's innocence, regardless of their sex or gender. It's just protecting their innocence because sex is a very complex act. So when people do it, and you're young, your mind's gonna be all over the place.
Yes.
You're not gonna understand what's going on. Hell, you got a bunch of adults that don't understand what's going on, and they be acting all crazy and wild. As far as the double standard goes, I think a lot of it just has to do with societal norms. We put men who have sexual conquests, in air quotes, on a pedestal, whereas women who sleep around, we look at them as whores, hoes, sluts, what have you. And
Terrible.
there's a laundry list of different reasons why that could be. One could be, I heard a theory. It's because women don't have Yeah, it's a theory. They're saying, I remember yeah, tinfoil hat, put the tinfoil hat on. So basically this theory was saying that with men, you could be dressed to the nines, you can have all your stuff together, but that doesn't guarantee you're gonna find someone. Whereas a woman, you just need to go outside. And you're gonna get catcalled by like 10 different dudes. So access.
Yeah.
Yep, it's your access to a suitor.
Okay.
Right.
The access
exactly.
to it. Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's part of the reason why. And then also some guys, they view women as property, right? They view women as property. So it's like, oh, don't mess with my property or don't mess with this and that. And that's wrong because women aren't items, they're humans. So you have that also going on. But I think as far as long as we idolize men who are in powerful positions that exhibit behaviors that are not necessarily the best, then we're going to have a whole bunch of men that keep perpetuating this attitude of, oh, I can sleep with whoever I want to. I can do whatever I wanted to these women. And it goes on both sides. A lot of women feed into that narrative and a lot of guys just keep on going along with that narrative because they see it works.
Yes, sir.
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's a really good point. Yeah. But a lot of girls like guys that have money that don't give them no damn money. Now that blows my mind.
Yeah, it's true.
That's the strange
that don't make no
concept.
sense.
Speaking of money, Coy, I ask you a question. So the ghost put me onto this video where this woman, she was fighting with her boyfriend because she set up an OnlyFans and he broke up with her because she set up an OnlyFans without telling him. So she was saying to him, oh, well, you don't do anything to help me, like pay for anything and stuff like that.
Talk to you, what you mean?
Talk to me about what? Like, I don't know what it is that you want to talk about. Please, go to the house.
You broke up with me.
Because you made an OnlyFans account and I told you not to.
Okay, are you gonna pay my bills? What are you talking about?
Get out of here,
Really?
bro.
You gonna push me?
Bro, go home. Get your ass out of here.
So I just wanted to get your thoughts on the scenario.
Well, that's why she didn't feel like she had to tell him. She's the man of the house.
Wow.
She ain't him about shit. You're paying no bills. What I gotta tell you? I'm watching you. You're my dependent. I have to report to you. That's a joke.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
she got a point.
Do you think
That's why I actually looked at it.
Do you think that is a just reason to break up with someone if you find out they have an OnlyFans?
It's a reason for a man that's not secure. He's probably not secure because his pockets are not where they need to be and he's grown.
We had an entire conversation. There is even a YouTube video of me saying that I'm not comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I uploaded a whole video because we were just chilling. She had just got done mentioning something about OnlyFans, bro. Like, bro, like I said, it's a whole video, bro. Like, it's on video, it's on file, it's on record. I got the receipt. I can pull up and I told you I wasn't comfortable with you having OnlyFans.
So yeah, they probably just need to break up anyway. And if she wants a fans only, whatever, she's not happy. She's not happy. That's not what
she broke
anyway. She might not be broke. She could just be money hungry. I heard everybody's doing it now.
Like, I had a job. I graduated from college with a pre-med biology degree. I have a corporate job. YouTube is not my job. I do this for fun because I like it. Like, I have a job. And because of COVID-19, I'm not able to work. So that was my main source of income. So of course I have other ways I tried to make money. I have my online boutique I told y'all about, Torch. I make some money from that. And then I have, of course, my music. We can't do any hostings right now or any parties, so we're not making money. And I have other side hustles, but my main source of income was taken away. So me just trying to figure it out. And I thought I talked to Kennedy about it, but I guess he didn't understand that, okay, this girl needs to make some extra money.
I don't know.
Yeah,
but
man.
Some women are just entrepreneurs in that regard. They don't mind using sexuality to make money. Because if it's not like physical touch,
That actually brings us back to the whole double standard situation, because a woman can make I'm going to say fans only. I'll actually like that better than OnlyFans. A woman can make a fans only, right? And it's like, as long as you're decent, you can make money. But a decent looking dude, unless he's in the gay community, do you think he could do that and make money off of it?
What is he going to do? No,
exactly.
What is he going to do?
Besides clean the house with his shirt off? Like, they don't want to see that shit.
Nobody don't want to see that. You could go on Instagram. The Thirsties up there doing that for free. Everybody got no time to do that. No,
exactly.
But isn't that crazy, though? You say that. But you say that, right? But that same, but the role could switch. And it could be a chick cleaning the house with her panties on, the motherfuckers would go crazy. They'd be like, "Oh,
you know, guys
so, yeah.
buy used panties. It's a whole like
what? Yeah, I heard that, and that's so disgusting. I don't want the smell.
I know some girls that make money off of it.
That's what I'm saying. Disgusting. I don't want none of that cottage cheese.
Yeah, that's how they like it too. They want you to wear
cottage cheese, right?
Or right after the sex, they want you to put them back on. They wear it like
I can't. Oh no.
Yeah, man, some people. Yo, this is why Corona running around rampant. Dirty panties.
All the people coochie wearing their old ass underwear.
Exactly. That's why Corona running around. Nasty asses.
Oh, very nasty. Yo, speaking of running rampant, it seems that even though we have this coronavirus going around, the police are still rampantly shooting black folk left and right. There's a new story about this woman by the name of Breonna Taylor. I don't know if you heard this situation that happened.
Yeah, I heard it.
The one that was in her house.
Yep. So Breonna Taylor, a bunch of private investigators or private police officers or whatever, they came over to her house looking to arrest, I guess, some people that were dealing with drugs, and they came to the wrong house. So her boyfriend, who was with her in the house, shot because he thought there were robbers trying to rob the house, and the police ended up spraying the place and shot her 8 times and ended up killing her. And then the crazy part is they arrested the boyfriend for hitting the police officer in the leg.
Wow.
Yeah. Y'all came to my shit. Get out of here.
Exactly. And here's the crazy part about it.
You know what?
And now there's a conflict in the stories where the police were saying that they had the right not to knock on the house because they were dealing with drug dealers. And then other people, and there's another story saying that they actually went to the wrong house. The house they were supposed to go to was 10 miles away. So It's like, what? So you came to the wrong house. A guy in there is trying to protect himself and his girlfriend, shoots a police officer in the leg. You respond by spraying up the house and killing the girlfriend and arrest the guy that was trying to defend himself because he injured a police officer.
Yo, no disrespect, but I'm just trying to figure out where the hell is the boyfriend at for her to get the brunt of the bullets? Did he shoot and duck? Like, what the hell happened?
I have no idea.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not.
She was
I know.
You know, we watch a lot of TV, so now that we're in quarantine.
I think she was in a different room. From what I was reading.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that.
That's how I regard it. You know what I'm saying? I was just wondering. I'm like, damn, how the hell he walk out with just handcuffs on and she actually lost her life? So anyway you put it, though, we already know what it's about. You know, we see it on the news right now. We see it everywhere. When we got guns, there's a problem. But when they got guns, it's conversation. It's put it down. We could talk this out. Us, man, we getting shots for cell phones. We getting shot for just reaching in our pockets. So, you know, I'm not surprised because at the end of the day, the cops already had an agenda. And the agenda was to arrest somebody.
To shoot 20 rounds. They shot 20 rounds into the apartment.
Yeah, no. Their agenda was to arrest somebody. You know, once they hear gunshots, they gonna have fun. And I don't mean it in a bad way, but that's all it takes is one shot from us. You know what I'm saying? And they're not even gonna try to figure out where the shot came from. The shot probably came from them. They don't care. Once they hear shots, because they already in their mind had it that they were about to arrest someone. And last time I checked, I thought the cops had to at least say cops. They had to say something. They can't be kicking down the doors.
Yeah,
you know what I think about that. You know what I think? Well, they said that they had the right to not knock because they were dealing with a drug deal, and then the police officer said that they actually did knock, and a whole bunch of neighbors in the apartment complex said no, they didn't knock. So you got their word against the police. But I really think that a way to stop this stuff from happening is to be a mandatory, even if it's an accident, because we have history behind us in this. Even if it's an accident, any white person or police officer that kills an unarmed black person or a black person who was being compliant should serve a mandatory 25 to life. Mandatory. That way you think twice before reacting so fast.
Well, that would be nice. I do believe in a mandatory. I don't know about the 25 to life, but I do believe that they should. So. Well,
You took a life. A life for a life. It is what it is.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, they should be automatically guilty. Fuck all this going to court because we already know how it works. You know, our peers are never really our peers. Have like 7 white people and the rest black and some Hispanic. And it's like, come on, man, that's not. You know, the jury already look tampered. But I do agree that they should actually be accountable for the action because right about now, everyone's getting away with it. And you're right.
What's accountability to you? What's accountability to you?
I say 25 years, man. To life, I mean, who cares? They probably won't even make it to life anyway. So it can be 25 years. What's life? They probably won't make it.
That's why
jail.
That's why I say 25 to life. Oh, shoot.
Unless they go to bad prison. They go to bad prison, then, you know, it's different. But
no, but I say 25 to life because that doesn't necessarily mean you have to serve the full life sentence.
Well, that's true. But no, yeah, they definitely automatically, because of the rampant shootings and acquittals that goes on when it's them shooting us, they should definitely be accountable. And yeah, you know what? 25 to life now? That's it. Yeah, let's go there.
Okay.
Yeah,
because then,
I agree.
Because here's the thing, Random McCoy, because then they would think twice before reacting in that manner. They're like, oh, shoot,
that would be nice, because then it would like reduce it somewhat because there's no consequences to it.
Ain't no consequences.
They all feel like they can do it because they're always, brought to court, found not guilty, acquitted, whatever the case is, let off, long story short, paid leave, all of that good stuff. So, they don't really see no repercussions to it. So I do agree that there does need to be some type of consequences. I think life is good. But we need to put a number on it. Just die in there. You're good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing, even if it's an accident, because like, okay, an accident just costs an innocent person their life.
Accident? What? How do we determine it's an accident?
Let me tell you what's an accident. Let me tell you what's an accident. Kind of thing. I think it was an accident, and Jay Stokes, I don't know if you can find this out while we're doing our show, but an accident is that black cop, I think he was black, right?
That shot the white lady?
Yes, that's an accident. Because, Coy, let me tell you the story. She rolled up in a dark alley, tapping on his window. In a dark alley. So, Jay Stokes, you remember the story? I can't remember the story.
His last name is Moore. I'm trying to get his Muhammad Moore, I think.
So
what happened to him once that happened?
So what happened was, I guess they were called. Something must have happened. I can't remember the story, but I just know being privileged, rolled up in the dark alley. He like out of the blue, knocked on the window. He freaked out, and I guess his firearm went off.
Okay,
and then what happened to him?
Oh no, he went to jail.
Yeah, I think he's serving 12 years, but his name is Muhammad Noor, and he killed this woman. He killed this woman by the name of Justine Russisik, something like that. She's Russisik Damond. She's actually not even American. I think she's Australian. And not to say that makes her losing her life, that diminishes that or that makes it justified. But I'm saying that Justine, she ran up to the car in the dark. He got afraid, pulled out his gun, and just shot her. Okay. That's an accident.
Okay.
But the funny thing is, isn't that weird how he gets sentenced to 12 years and then everybody else that shoot us get acquitted?
No, it's not. It's not funny or weird. It's America.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, but that's why I'm like, come on, guys, listen. And then you wonder why all it's going to take is for somebody to start retaliating, and then there's going to be a problem.
Well, we've seen that already. We've seen black folk retaliating throughout history. I sent y'all this thing today. Micah X, who, remember when Alton Sterling and Philando Castile were killed by police officers? It was like within a week of each other or something like that, or the same week. And then this black dude just started going off and killing random cops. And I think Dallas just started sniping people off. Well, that's the retaliation. So I think that if this keeps up, we're going to see some of those cases happening again.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to be out there trying to shoot nobody.
I know I ain't
going to be out there trying to shoot me either. I don't got time for that type of shit.
Yeah.
But I could see why somebody would feel like that's the responsibility to take. Like, black men have to live in fear every day. Like, every
exactly.
So,
exactly.
No, I totally agree.
I get
and my retaliation is more towards the common folks. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a lose-lose situation when it comes to the cops, because it seemed like we already see in the news man, you get caught on camera and they still getting acquitted. So I'm talking about the average assholes, like what happened to Ahmad, you know, Zimmerman.
Ahmaud Arbery.
Yeah, Ahmad Arbery and Zimmerman, you know, those punks, you know.
Well, speaking of
like
Ahmad, you saw that they released the footage saying he was looking at a house that was under construction. Like he was in the house, but the house owner said that he didn't take anything.
He didn't take anything. The camera showed he didn't take anything.
And even if he did, that wouldn't justify him being murdered.
That wasn't their house. Like, stop trying to be neighborhood watch.
One of the guys that, maybe it was the son, his house was burglarized. Somebody stole a gun from there recently.
Yes.
That's what he said. But who knows what's true and what's false? And then the cameraman is living in fear.
Yeah, but check this out. This is my thing.
Down too.
Yeah, exactly. But this is my thing. Yo, listen.
The girlfriend ain't innocent either. Nope, the girlfriend ain't innocent either. She complicit. Okay.
I was prompting you to say something. That was funny. What'd you say,
crazy.
Jay Randall?
Nah. What I was gonna say was, when it's all said and done, when you look at it like that, it's like neighborhood watch does not consist of you and these guns just thinking you can patrol. Because I feel like this. Without those guns, believe me, they would have definitely approached them a whole lot different. Mm-hmm. We all know. Mm-hmm. Even though it was 2 against 1, 3 against 1, without a gun, they're going to approach them a whole lot different. And let's be honest, the man was running, so what gun he had? So you know he didn't have a weapon. Wasn't it in his neighborhood he was running around?
I don't know if it was in his neighborhood, but I will say this. The gun is the white man's equalizer. I'll just leave it at that.
That is 100% true. 100% true. Power to the people.
Yeah, Corey.
Power to the people, man. Yeah, you're right. That. You're right, because without that, man, he ain't really saying too much. He gonna sit back and just suck it up. That's how you can tell who got what by their reaction.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Pretty much.
Sucker move, man. Sucker move, because it wasn't called for. You know, y'all driving around with freaking shotguns. Like, damn, really? Come on, man.
And it took 2 of y'all. And it took 2 of y'all with guns to take him down. That's how powerful this dude is to y'all. 2 of y'all. Yeah. It took 2 of y'all with guns to take him down.
And the third one tracking him down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then he talking about he innocent. Dude,
the cameraman?
Nah, you're not innocent. Yeah, the cameraman. You ain't innocent.
Cameraman.
You ain't innocent. Yo, listen.
Face. He don't want to smoke. What?
Nope.
Listen. The cameraman is...
Yo, you seen members of the new Black Panther Party came over there with like straight up AKs and stuff just walking around, right?
I seen it.
No,
I seen it.
See that.
Yeah, I seen it.
I gotta show you the pictures, of course.
Exciting.
Yeah, and now they don't know what to do. But now they nervous. But it's like, why are you nervous?
I got to turn it up a notch, because if there's no, like, if the law not gonna give us some type of, how people feel, they take it into their own hands. I know people that.
Exactly. Like, do you see the bullshit that they doing up in North Carolina and in Pennsylvania and in Michigan? They're walking around with rocket launchers.
Who?
The people that's protesting, the white people that's protesting. Rocket launchers. What the hell you need a rocket launcher for?
To turn shit up.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Crazy like that.
Like, damn, how'd you even get a rocket launcher?
You know how easy it is to get that stuff these days?
No, what I'm saying is that right there is not a weapon that anyone should have. Sorry, they should take that away. Understand, keep your guns, but a rocket launcher?
Well, the thing is, a lot of conservatives and white folk, they're very paranoid and think that the government is going to try and take over our households and stuff. So they try to strap up just in case they got to have a fight.
See, and that's the problem. We getting shot up, but we don't. But listen, we don't cause no problems, but we get shot up. That don't make no sense. Listen, that don't make no sense. Like, we already know. Listen, you're not even coming over there. I know.
That's who they are. As people, they love to hunt. They love all that type of shit. They're around for all that.
Right? When's the last time you seen a black person hunting for sport?
We don't.
I don't know. But you know, one of our listeners
doesn't exist. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I don't see it very often.
I said they didn't have cousins. Don't make bold statements. No, I'm just kidding. I don't. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't think we hunt. I think our life is like for real. You know, we don't have time to play around like that. We have to worry about our survival every day. We don't have time to be
exactly. Yo, when we go on vacation, and relax, not to pull out our guns and shoot deers and elephants and shit. Nah, got better things to do. We on vacation to relax.
Yeah, or turn up depending on where you are. Right, no drama though.
But that's my problem with all this. You know, at the end of the day, I just find it odd. Not odd, but it's just it's blatant how when we as black officers do something towards the opposite race, we get arrested. And then they look at us like, hey, you should be happy. Look, someone went down. Yeah, we went down again.
Damn.
Yeah, I wonder if it was a black person, he did it too. They probably wouldn't have did anything. He probably would have got paid too.
I got off. I'm pretty sure I got off.
Yeah, the system is just set up like that.
Yeah, it is. It's set up against us big time.
Yes.
They set us up like when they dragged our asses over here. It was minding our business.
Yeah, so shout out to Breonna Taylor. You know, sorry she had to lose her life. That's not, you know, it's sad.
Great person, an EMT helping out with the coronavirus response, you know? So you just took out a healthcare worker.
Yeah, basically, the ones that you're trying to promote, you know? And it's funny you mentioned healthcare workers. I guess we can dive into our buddy, Dr. Fauci.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, good job of steering the conversation, Randall. Yeah, so Dr. Fauci is warning against reopening the country too soon. But a lot of these folk out here, definitely, I hate to say it, I mean, but it's the reality of the situation. A lot of white folk out here, they're like, I'm over coronavirus. I want to go back outside.
Ku Klux Klan. They out there. Ku Klux Klan, boy. Yeah. All right, trying to do a takeover.
Oh, my God.
Sit down somewhere. It's because a lot of people in their community aren't being affected like we are. So, of course, they don't really see nothing wrong with it. They have the resources and the finances to get up out of any situation. Or so they think, you know, that sense of entitlement. So, yeah, why not open it? I'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. And the funny,
but that's not fair to us.
No, it's not fair. And the funny thing is like, I was watching the news today, and now Trump is going at Fauci, basically saying Fauci playing both sides. You know, I'm like, really?
No, both sides.
That's what he's saying. He's saying Fauci playing both sides. Fauci's now trying to side with Democrats, and I bet you we will probably want to see Fauci next to Trump for a long time. Look at Dr. Burkhart or Dr. Burke. Look at her. I haven't seen her in a minute. Ever since she ain't really side with him with the disinfected, he put her on bed rest. You don't see her no more.
He needs to go on bed rest himself. He needs to take a leave of absence.
Nah, he does, because the problem is, I feel like people should just chill and relax. Because I know right about now, I read an article that they're thinking about putting California back on lockdown for 3 more months. Like, California ain't having it. California gonna lose their mind.
That's why they should have never opened it up.
Yeah. I'm sorry, say that again?
They're gonna have to have it if they lock it down. Like, we ain't got no choice. They ain't got no choice either. I think it's better. Like, not that I'm enjoying lockdown per se, but I just really don't think it's safe for everything to just open up like that. Like, you know, I joke about going outside or whatever, going to get a little fast food, whatever here, there. But I don't think that going to, like, you know, restaurants and sitting at the movies and going to the mall, I don't think that's okay. I don't think that's good.
It's not, because once somebody coughs, people going to look at them sideways. They're going to be like,
Lord, don't
shit,
sneeze.
movie over.
No, definitely don't sneeze.
People going to lose it. Yo, a friend of mine told me Atlanta already got 2,000 new cases, and it just opened up last week.
Damn.
Because the people
2,000 in the weekend.
That's what they get.
That's what I'm saying. 2,000 new cases, y'all just opened up.
It's a setup, though. And if you know it's a setup, like, you got to kind of use your brain cells here, you know, and say, maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe it's a setup.
And now for a quick commercial break.
Hey guys, as you can hear, we are unapologetic in our opinions. We may be politically incorrect or possibly wrong, but don't knock us for being ourselves and saying what many are too afraid to admit out loud. Anyways, if you have any thoughts or questions about our show, email us at chemistryproductions@gmail.com. That's K3MISTRY productions@gmail.com. We'll be sure to address whatever you have to say.
Yo, why can't we really have survival of the fittest really work in real life? Survival of the fittest, it seems to only work when it comes on to passing on your genes. Like, you see the next bummy dude or bummy chick, they having kids left and right. But I wish survival of the fittest would apply to common sense. Like, if you don't do smart things, you just die off and your genes can't be passed on.
You know how many people would be dead? Are you kidding?
That'd be great.
Oh, no.
That'd be awesome.
No.
And then we could finally rule the world. We could rule the world.
What it is? Some people that are not smart are good people, just like some people who are smart people are bad people. So life is about balance. Everybody cannot be smart. Everybody can't be kind. You know what I'm saying?
It need to be like the animal kingdom. Koi, you think a nice fish is the shark cares if the fish is nice or not?
Well, not a shark, but maybe he could like team up with another fish that could help him stay alive.
Until you don't need him anymore.
See, nope, I don't agree with that. No.
Nah, you know what? I don't agree with it either. I'm more like, hey, listen. At the end of the day, I feel like, listen.
Too extreme. It's too extreme.
Yeah. It's too extreme. We got a lot of idiots running
Just
around
because
here.
you're smart, you know how many? It's more. I think it's more stupid people than smart.
Yeah,
so we get a
that's
lot of
why the
them.
smart
But
people
I'm
need to
just
stay
saying.
around. The smart people need to stay around. Yeah, they may be evil or anything, but the good smart people can
You
group
need
together and
stupid
take out the
people.
evil smart.
Nah, you
Yeah,
need
man, you
stupid
do.
people for more things than you think. I ain't gonna get into it on this thing, but you need.
You ain't lying. Yeah,
Oh,
you got a
my
point there.
Lord.
You got a point there. But nah, I agree with Dr. Fauci because when it's all said and done, I just, you know, my thing is, and I stress this every show, I just wish people just freaking take it seriously. They're not taking it seriously. You know, I see it in my own.
Because they're not directly affected. That's how human beings are. It has to
But that's all right, though, because when they get affected, I don't want to hear no RIP. I don't want to see it either. I don't want to see it.
I mean, they have the right to mourn, you know, but you don't have
No.
to acknowledge it.
Yeah, that's what I'm not. I'm not going to acknowledge it. And I'm not
gonna
talking
go
about
down,
people
though.
that I know. I'm just saying, like, you know, just, I don't know. I just feel like, listen, you think I want to be, you think I want to be in a house? I know we are.
Yeah, what?
You guys are like being cutthroat today. It's usually me. So now that I'm taking a step back, you guys are alive.
Cool, you too lax. We got to pick up the slack. We got to pick up the slack.
buddy, we got to go in.
Listen,
We got to pick it up.
survival of the fittest out here. Survival of the fittest out here. Think about it. It'd be the worst people that end up living forever and have a whole bunch of kids and a whole bunch of money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Survival of the fittest. They're just the fittest. That's the thing. And then you be seeing nice people and they just don't get anything because
Really
they're too
finish
nice.
last.
Yeah, exactly. My thing is you got to be cutthroat in certain areas. You don't. That doesn't mean you got to sacrifice all your morality, but you do got to be cutthroat in certain areas.
You do. You have to be aggressive and you have to be firm. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Not all the time, but in some instances, yeah, because if not, people are going to run over you. I get that part.
Mm-hmm.
But we still be stupid people. That's all I was saying. Finish them all.
I know one thing.
No, we can't do that.
I know one thing. So I was watching.
Better whole bottle
today.
coming to power. Bam! Everybody
Clearly.
That's crazy.
Half the population getting wiped out.
Yup. It's gonna be us. I'm gonna bring y'all into the fold since y'all got some common sense. We're gonna team together and we're gonna. Okay.
I think I could stay.
Since y'all very smart.
Pass the test.
Okay. Well, Coy, we're gonna make you. We're gonna make you the queen. I'm gonna be the court jester because you know you gotta trick them by trying to act dumb and then you get them at the last minute. You know what I mean?
You're evil, actually.
But go ahead, Randall. What are you saying?
No, I was gonna say I was watching the news today, and it's like everybody trying to actually open up the state because now Bridgeport is trying to. I think as of Friday they're gonna open up that 8:00 curfew. So they're gonna as of Friday, no more 8:00 curfew. I'm like, dude, you thought somebody really paid attention?
Anyway.
Thank you. What curfew they had that people paid attention
outside.
to? That's what I'm saying. Listen, posts outside, people still getting shot and killed. So I don't know what 8:00 curfew he was talking about.
Yeah,
So,
Bridgeport is still popping regardless. They could shut it down to 5 p.m. It's still gonna go down if they want.
Exactly. They still gonna find some reason to go to the grocery store. But the funny thing is they were shutting down stores. But I'm like, who cares? Ain't too many stores open in Bridgeport anyway at 8:00. So what would they shut it down? But you know what it was? It was just Meg and just trying to play the role. He was just trying to play the role. But Fauci, he got a point. The thing is, I think a lot of people or a lot of Republicans, they're just not trying to hear it because they're trying to get this country back up and running. And I mean, when it's all said and done, yeah, we all got to go back to work eventually. But can we go back to work when it's right, when it's time? Don't rush.
Here's the thing. We should have just been like Taiwan. I felt like Taiwan was Taiwan or South Korea? I think South Korea. We should have been like South Korea because they had their stuff in order. As soon as the Chinese came out saying it was a mysterious pneumonia going around, they're like, nope, we don't trust China. Nope, shut everything down. We're going to get everything in order.
But you heard what happened, all right? They already got freaking 24 new cases since they opened back up. So now they're talking about they may have to, So now they're thinking about shutting down again. So that's the problem. So you got to understand, when you got all of us in the house, right? Treat it like this. We got all of us in the house. We're breathing each other air, you know. And then once we go outside, now we're so used to the people inside of our house that we go outside. We're not used to those people anymore. We're not used to the germs or whatever. So it's a matter of time for everybody to get sick again. Everybody going to get sick again regardless. You know, it's just now. What are you getting sick of? You know, is it Corona? Is it the flu? Is it just allergies? Like nobody know. A sneeze means a lot nowadays. A cough means a lot. It ain't back in the days when somebody talking about, oh, just my allergies. You be like, well, keep your allergy ass home.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? You know, because
Don't
it's
come
like,
close to me with
you know,
that.
yeah. Why you so stuffy? Like, why you looking like that? Why your eyes red? Like, nobody trying to hear that. Nobody trying
A
to
little
hear.
physical exam. Trying to check them out.
Exactly. Yo, nobody trying to hear anybody with their bullshit. Oh, it's just my allergies. Well, guess what? You stay home. Like at my company, my boss was like, yo, if you got a toothache, don't come in. Like, yo, you're not having it. Like, no, we don't want it.
We don't want it.
Severe.
But going back to your trying to hear comment, I guess we'll end on this topic for tonight. I'll tell you something that people definitely want to hear. These new remixes by Doja Cat and Megan Thee Stallion. So basically, so Say So is a song by Doja Cat, and she has a remix with Nicki Minaj. Yeah, she has a remix with Nicki Minaj. And I got to give it to her. Even though I didn't care for the remix too much, 'cause I like the original better, Nicki did do decently on the remix. And then,
who the hell is Doja Cat? I don't know her. Does she rap or she sing?
Be hitting. I don't know what Doja Cat does.
She does a little bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
She sounds like Nicki
her
sometimes.
First two singles are all right by me. This one and that other one she had, I thought it was pretty good. So, all right, Doja Cat. But I don't know.
Only thing about Doja Cat is she said some questionable things about her race in the past. So I'm just gonna leave it there.
Please spill it.
Not today.
So Doja Cat, I think Doja Cat is biracial, and she only deals with white dudes, from what I've gathered. And she's also said some slick stuff about black dudes. I think she called them like didn't do nothing, and that's supposed to be a derogatory term towards black men or black individuals, and she was using that term with other white individuals. So it's like, you're using a derogatory term about us around other white people. Like that's off code.
No, that's not gonna work.
No, that's not gonna work either. So I'm glad I don't know anything about her. I continue not to know anything about her. F her in her whack ass song, and I'm done.
They should have just canceled her when they said they was gonna do it a couple of weeks ago.
I mean,
a couple of weeks ago they was gonna cancel her. Why? What happened? Because of that comment?
The Nicki Minaj people were gonna tear her down because she said something about Nicki Minaj that they thought was a shot. So they stay ready.
Well, the thing is, if they haven't canceled Tekashi 6ix9ine, they're not gonna cancel Doja Cat.
Oh, somebody need to cancel him. Somebody really need to cancel him.
You know what?
Because he's just a clown.
You know what?
He's a clown.
Yeah, the Tekashi thing is kind of tricky because I think that a lot of people in his situation would probably tell as well. So it's a little tricky. A lot of people rap. I know a lot of people that rap and they walk around, people still dap them up, act like nothing happened. Like, people just know he did it. Like, everybody knows he did it versus some people know he did it.
Yeah, my only problem with Tekashi, though, is how he came out with a song, aha, stupid. It's just like, he just throwing it in people's face. Like, yo, come out, be humble. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, trolls like that, man, he gonna survive. That's the scary part.
I'm more annoyed with him being a troll than a rat.
Yeah, me too.
I ain't do nothing but try to feed y'all, and y'all done robbed me, set me up, did this, did that, and that to me. Fuck y'all too. It really doesn't matter at that point, Shit, all bets are off. If you don't care about my safety and I'm trying to make sure you eating this shit, well, like, who cares?
Yes,
that's how it should be in theory. Yes, that's how it should be in theory.
That's how it needs to be in logic, because I'm sure guys be ratting over 4 bags of crack. This man that got kidnapped and everything else.
Yeah, but the thing is, I feel like Tekashi should have stayed locked up because he was a danger to society, like legit a danger to society.
Yeah, him getting out early, I'm not necessarily hoorah on that, but I can see why he told.
Yeah, because him getting out early, it's just been a shit show. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like,
he's gonna have to move every 3 days, so I mean, life won't be sweet for him regardless. So it won't really matter that much, Everybody gets their day, so. He's out, but trust me, he ain't probably not that happy.
Well, he got a hit out. I haven't listened to the song, but he has a song out now that a lot of people like. But
views. I don't know if people necessarily like it. People just want to see it.
Good point. But circling back to my comment about Nicki and Doja Cat and Beyonce and Meg Thee Stallion, they actually made history for it's the first time that 4 black women have held the top 2 positions on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. 3.5. Why you say 3.5 for?
For Doja, you the one that said she was down or not down or some shit in between.
Oh
so.
yeah, okay, good. Okay.
We'll
3.5.
Yay,
Listen.
Black girl power.
Listen, somebody could listen. Nobody want Betty Boo looking ass Doja Cat. Nobody want her looking like Betty Boo.
She is peculiar. She acts as though she's on pills or something, cocaine. I don't know.
Yeah, I was looking up pictures. I just said random pictures of Doja Cat.
But Say So is a good song. Like it kind of
makes you feel
good. It makes you feel something. You know?
Listen,
one of those,
listen, man. She ain't happy with herself, so F her. That's how I feel.
Wow. Okay. Coy, I thought after sending random some pictures of Doja Cat, he was gonna change his tune, but he's sticking to the story. Okay.
No,
applause.
man, listen. I don't listen. All you gotta. I have a problem with those who did outside their race and shit on their race, man. It's like, yo, you got both sides, so you know you don't even have to go that route. Like you have like you mix, so you don't have to go that route. You can say, listen, I date this person because this is half of me. You don't got to be like, I date this person. By the way, those others, my other half, they ain't worth shit. Like that's not cool. I have a problem with that. I'm always gonna have a problem with that.
Okay.
So, standards, man. Gotta be consistent.
That's what's up. Okay. That's what's up. Proud of you. Yes, definitely proud of you. And I'm gonna take that line from you, Koya, that 3.5. I'm definitely taking that.
Oh yeah.
So,
those are the half, man. It is what it is. It's all good.
My Lord. Yeah, but I mean that wraps up this show for today, unless y'all got anything else to add, but it's been real.
Yes, y'all. Baby girl got anything to add?
Nope. I was thinking about it. Nope.
All right. Well.
It was a pleasure, guys.
Yes,
definitely
y'all.
was. All right, till next time.
Listening. Yeah.
All right, everybody take it. Yeah, peace.
So go a little something like this. That's AVIOT.